Move on to test 3, part 3, reading and writing. Questions 11 to 20. Look at the sentences below about Highfield House. Read the text on the opposite page to decide if each sentence is correct or incorrect. If it is correct, mark A on your answer sheet. If it's not correct, mark B on your answer sheet. Okay? So we have all the answers here already, so you just need to read and make sure you understand why you need to answer like that. Yeah? Okay, guys? Now let's start with number 11. Udan, go. Yes, Highfield House is near the seaside. If you don't understand anything, please ask immediately, yeah? Okay? And the answer is A. That means this one is correct, right? Highfield House is near the seaside. Where's that? Yes, so the first paragraph, right? Come and enjoy 300 years of history in a single day. Highfield House is one of Britain's finest old buildings with attractive, well-kept gardens and good views of the beautiful Norfolk coast. The most important word is coast. You see that? So you can analyze that word. Actually, you need to mark those 3 lines, okay? And then you can write number 11 next to that. So that is the answer for number 11. Yeah? Yeah. Coast, seaside. Yes, coast. That means seaside. Yeah, that means very close to the sea. Okay? Seaside means coast. And it means very close to the sea. So based on that, we can say yes, Highfield House is near the seaside. Okay, so the answer is A. That's correct, right? All right, sub number 12. Inhabitants.
Belong to the Highfield family.
Yes, the current inhabitants belong to the Highfield family. The answer is B. That means it's wrong. First of all, do you understand everything here? In number 12? Current, that means right now or now. Now. Inhabitants, do you understand? It means residents, people, or local people, or people living in that area. We call them inhabitants. Cư dân đó bạn. The current inhabitants, that means the people who are living in that area now. Okay? For example, like we are the current inhabitants in Ho Chi Minh City. Okay? Belong to the Highfield family. Highfield is just the name actually that is the surname. Okay, the surname of that family. Okay, in the other country normally they use the surname. Yeah. So the current inhabitants belong to the Highfield family. That means that most of or the people living there in that area, they are the members of the Highfield family. That is the meaning. Okay. And the answer is B. That means it's wrong, right? So where is that?
Where many objects belonging to this past inhabitants can be seen and enjoyed by the
Here they say the current inhabitants belong to the Highfield family, and the answer is wrong, right? 12B. And here, until recently, it was the home of members of the Highfield family. Now, however, this classic 18th century hall is a living museum full of art and history, where many objects belong to its past inhabitants can be seen and enjoyed by the public. Do you understand this? So that is the answer, guys. But do you really understand this?
Why?
Here, they say until recently, it was the home of members of the Highfield family. That means until recently. Is that now? Does it mean now? No. Until recently. That means that maybe until the last couple of years or a decade ago, something like that. Okay. It was the home of members of the Highfield family. That means that from the past until the recent time, it belongs to the Highfield family. Yes. Okay, but not anymore, not now. Do you understand? Yeah? Until recently, it was the home of members of the Highfield family. That means only maybe until the last couple of years or until the last decade or something, or last couple of decades or something. Yes, it was the home of members of the Highfield family, but not now, not at the moment, not at the current time. The current time, what is it? No. What does it belong? Read that. Now. However, or we can say however, now, that means at the moment or currently. Yes, this classic 18th century hall is a living museum. Now it's not a house anymore, it's a museum. Okay? It returned to a museum full of art and history, where many objects belong to its past inhabitants. Who are the past inhabitants here? The members of the Highfield family. Okay? Yeah? The past inhabitants here are the members, means the members of the Highfield family. So you can see a lot of objects belong to those people here, okay, and you can and enjoy by the public. I mean that many people, when they come to visit the museum, they can see those objects. So the self-focus. So the question is here, number 12, the current, I mean at the moment or now, inhabitants belong to the Highfield family. Yes or no? No, right? So that's why the answer is B. It's wrong. Okay, so you can mark that one. Yes, the whole thing, and then you can write number 12. Okay, guys? If you don't understand anything, just ask. Okay? Okay, now next one, number 13.
Which used to be used in the house are part of the exhibitions.
Yes.
And
Things which used to be used in the house are part of the exhibition, and the answer is A. Do you understand everything there?
yeah,
Yeah, everyone? All of you understand everything there?
exhibition.
Exhibition, what does that mean? Yeah, it's like a museum, but exhibition means that kind of you have a gallery and you show many different things to the public. Many people can come and see and view those things or watch those things. Yeah, so that's what we call exhibition, là triển lãm các bạn. Okay, so things which used to be used in the house are part of the exhibition, and the answer is A. That is correct. Where?
There are many objects belonging to this part. Inhabitants can be seen and enjoyed by the public.
Yes. So yeah, in the second paragraph as well, right? You can see that where many objects belonging to its past inhabitants can be seen and enjoyed by the public. Yes, you can mark that part. You can mark that part, yeah? Those two lines. And then you can write number 13 there. Okay?
Highfield to Lake.
What?
Highfield House really does to Lake.
No. The second paragraph. The second line. Where many objects belonging to its past inhabitants can be seen and enjoyed by the public. That is number 13. Why? Because here they say things which used to be used. Things, what does that mean in this case?
Object.
Objects, yes. Used to be used?
No.
No. What does that mean?
Is often been used.
No, based on this sentence.
The belonging to its part. Inhabitants.
Yes, exactly. Which used to be used, that means belonging to its past inhabitants. Because belonging to its past inhabitants, I mean, it used to be used. You understand? And things, I mean, objects. And what? In the house are part of the exhibition. Part of the exhibition, that means, what does that mean in this case?
Can be seen and enjoyed by the public.
Yes, can be seen and enjoyed by the public. That means it's part of the exhibition, so everyone can see it. You understand? Got it? Okay. 14. 1.
This is sometimes possible to have a boat ride.
Yeah, it is sometimes possible to have a boat ride. The answer is A. Do you understand everything there? Yes? Okay. Go.
You can even have a trip on the water if the weather is suitable.
So paragraph 3.
Yes.
Highfield House really does have something for everyone. There are so many attractions, from the beautiful staterooms to the peaceful picnic places by the lake. You can even have a trip on the water if the weather is suitable. It is sometimes possible to have a boat ride. Yes, that's right. So that one, you can even have a trip on the water if the weather is suitable. Yes, you can mark that one and then you write 14. Okay? Now tell me, have a boat ride means
You can ride a boat.
based on the context. Based on the paragraph, what does that mean?
Have a trip on the water.
Yes, that means have a trip on the water. Okay? Have a boat ride, that means have a trip on the water. And when they say it is sometimes possible, what does that mean in this case?
This means if the weather is suitable.
Yeah, that means if the weather is suitable. That means not always. You cannot have a boat ride all the time. Okay? You can only have a boat ride when the weather is suitable. Okay? Got it? So when I ask you for the meaning, you always have to look at the paragraphs and give me the answers. Okay? Because everything is there. So you can mark that one, you write number 14. 15.
Highfield House has an exhibition of old farming.
Yes, Highfield House has an exhibition of old farming equipment. The answer is A, right? That means it's correct. Do you understand everything here? Yes? Okay. Where?
I think it's in Taiwan. 5.
Okay.
Will also has a large collection of objects which was used on the farm, such as early planting and harvesting machines and check engines. These can be seen in a secondary building near the house.
Yeah, paragraph 5. Highfield also has a large collection of objects which were once used on the farm, such as early planting and harvesting machines and steam engines. These can be seen in a separate building near the house, right? Yes, that's correct. Now, tell me, has an exhibition of old farming equipment. Now, old farming equipment, what does that mean here in this case? Old farming equipment. What does that mean?
As early planting and harvesting machines and steam engines.
Yeah, we can see objects which were one used on the farm. Objects which were one used on the farm, that means that is the farming equipment. Like what? Such as early planting and harvesting machines and steam engines. Okay? So you can see that. Now, exhibition, what does that mean? Because here they say that has an exhibition, right? Has an exhibition in number 15. So what does that mean? Yes. Exhibition means a large collection of objects. Okay? You have a large collection of objects for what? So, but that's not all. Because if you have a large collection and you keep that for yourself, no one can see it. So that's not an exhibition. So what else means exhibition? No.
These can be seen in several buildings near the house.
Yes, these can be seen in a separate building near the house. Okay? Because people can see that. That means that is an exhibition. Do you understand? If nobody can see it, so that's not an exhibition. Exhibition là triển lãm không ai coi triển lãm gì. Okay? So you can mark that one, you can mark that paragraph, okay? And you write number 15, right? 15. Correct? Okay. 16. Stop.
Shop sells paintings by artists who work in the area.
Yes, the shop sells paintings by artists who work in the area. Do you understand everything there? Okay. The answer is A, that means it's correct, right? Where is that?
Paragraph 6. You will also find many wonderful examples of the work of local painters for sale in the shop.
Yes. Paragraph 6, you will also find many wonderful examples of the work of local painters for sale in the shop. Yes. Now tell me. Here they say the shop sells paintings by artists who work in the area. Artists who work in the area, what does that mean?
Many local artists, local painters.
Yes, that means local painters, right? That means local painters. And then I want to know, so that the artists who work in the area. Now I want to know, like, the shop sells paintings. Paintings, what does that mean here? In this case, paintings. Paintings.
Wonderful examples of the work.
Yes, paintings means wonderful examples of the work. Actually, that is the word work. The work in this case means paintings. Why do we know that? Because that is the product from local painters. What can painters do? Of course, they paint something, right? So the work of local painters means the paintings. Why do we know those are for sale?
Because it's in the shop.
We see the word for sale in the shop. For sale in the shop means the shop sells that or sells them. You understand? So exactly, that is the correct answer. That is number 16. Now you can mark that. You can mark that one and then you write 16. Okay, guys?
Yes.
Okay, give me a sec.
I said I cannot find that. So, you keep asking how come to find an email for you. No, I'm not. But maybe the mother will do that. No? What? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I went back to take my phone out and I take my book home and out. I don't know why. I cannot find my Uno. Cool. Yeah, she. Yeah, the owner of that Uno is down. So, but actually, she will not very much of me. No. Actually, now cannot read my address. Yes, now. What? You don't know that? Actually, that Uno, we got it when Dell was in like yeah.
Alright guys, let's continue. Let's continue. Alright, 16 finished, right?
Yeah.
17, go.
You can buy plants in what was formerly the old garden.
Yes, you can buy plants in what was formerly the walled garden. Do you understand everything?
The walled garden.
Yeah, do you understand wall?
Yes.
Yeah, so wall here is just an adjective.
That was formerly.
The wall is this, and wall with et, that is just an adjective. That means the garden, maybe it is surrounded by walls.
What about formerly?
Formerly, what does that mean, guys? That means before, used to be, but not anymore. Okay? Yeah? So you can buy plants in what was formerly the walled garden. That means you can buy plants in the area where or which used to be a garden, but not anymore. Used to be the walled garden, to be specific. The answer is A, right?
Yeah.
Where's that?
And don't miss the beautiful garden center on the side of what used to be an old 18th century walled garden.
That's not enough.
The center has a good range for trees, fruit, and land for sale and it's open the whole year.
Yes. So then, okay. The same paragraph. And don't miss the beautiful garden center on the site of what used to be the old 18th century walled garden. If you stop right here, it doesn't say anything about selling plants or you can buy plants, right? So you need to read the next one. The center has a good range of trees, shrubs, and plants for sale and is open the whole year. See below for house opening times. So we have house opening times here below, all right? Now tell me. Yes, so that is the answer for that. Now tell me. What was formerly the walled garden? What does that mean here?
The beautiful garden center on the side of what used to be the old 18th century walled garden.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So don't miss the beautiful garden center on the site. I mean, on the area of what used to be. Used to be. That means formerly, right? Used to be. That means formerly. The old 18th century walled garden. You see that? Okay. Now, you can buy plants. Where?
The center has a good range of trees,
Shrubs.
shrubs, and land for sale and it's open the whole year.
Yes, the center has a good range of trees, shrubs, and plants for sale. So that's it. And it's open the whole year. So that means that you can buy plants there. Okay? Shrub, that means kind of some kind of small trees. Yeah. Normally, like to make sure is you buy it and you put it in your house and it looks pretty, looks beautiful, but it cannot grow too big. Okay. Okay, so you can mark that one and you write 17, right? Now, next 18. Các bạn thấy đây là một cái bài PET rất là dài nha, cho nên các bạn học, các bạn đọc cho đàng hoàng vô, ok? Rất nhiều từ vựng, rất nhiều bài và tìm rất là khó, tìm tùm lum hết nha, cho nên các bạn học cho đàng hoàng vô. Ok guys, 18, go. Supply picnics. The tea room can supply picnics. What does that mean? How do you understand the sentence? Supply? Supply means provide or give, support. Okay? So the tea room can supply picnics. What does that mean? Yeah, what does that mean?
That means it can give you and let you eat your own picnic.
That means in the tea room, that means the room for drinking tea,
They can serve
they can provide picnics.
picnic.
Or you can have picnics there, or they can give you, okay, or they can support you with picnics, things like that, okay. And the answer is B. That means it's wrong, right? Okay, where is that? Where the next paragraph? Okay. Okay, line number 3. Tell me, read that.
This is with a delicious afternoon tea in the comfort of the tea room, or if you don't wish to be inside, why not bring your own picnic with you to have in the park?
Yes. So yeah, you can read the next paragraph. Visit the gift shop for really useful presents for all of the family, and have a look in the art gallery at the collection of beautiful pictures belonging to the owners of Highfield House. But that doesn't give any kind of information related to tea room, right? So you need to read the next one. Follow your visit with a delicious afternoon tea in the comfort of the tea room. Now you can see tea room right there, okay? Or if you don't wish to be inside, what can you do? Why not bring your own picnic with you to have in the park before walking beside the lake to see the many different kinds of birds there? Okay, that's good. So yes, you can mark that one. Follow your visit with a delicious afternoon tea in the comfort of the tea room, and then you can finish that in the park. Okay. Now tell me, the tea room. Yeah, the tea room is just the same. Supply picnics. What does that mean? That means you can have a picnic there, right? Can you have a picnic in the tea room? No, no. Read that again. You cannot. Okay? If you don't wish to be inside, I mean, if you don't wish to be in the tea room, what can you do? You can bring your own picnic with you to have in the park, not in the tea room. You cannot have a picnic in the tea room. So that's why it's wrong. Got it? So you can mark that from follow your visit to in the park. And that is the answer for number 18. Okay guys. Now next one, 19. The house is closed on Sundays in July. What does that mean? Yeah, all of Sundays or only one Sunday? I'm asking, the house is closed on Sundays. That means all of the Sundays or only one Sunday? all of Sundays in July. Okay? The house is closed on all of Sundays, every Sunday in July. The answer is B, wrong, right? Where?
On how opening time
Mm-hmm.
daily 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. from the beginning of June to the end of September is Saturdays and Mondays 11:30 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Yes. So house opening times daily 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. from the beginning of June to the end of September, except Sundays and Mondays 11:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Okay. So that's the answer. Now tell me. The house is closed. Well, first of all, on Sundays in July. Sundays in July means in July. First of all, in July. What does that mean here in this case? In the paragraph.
Beginning of July. June.
No, that's not enough.
To the end of September.
Yes, from the beginning of June to the end of September. That means we have June, July, August, and September, right? So July is included in this case. You understand? Tại vì bắt đầu từ tháng 6 đến cuối tháng 9 thì có nghĩa là trong đó bao gồm cả tháng 7. Ok? Yeah? So, we have July there. Now I want to know, like, the house is closed on Sundays. Why it's wrong?
Because they said that except Sundays and Mondays 11:30 a.m. to 5 p.m.
What does that mean?
That means every Sundays in July they will open until 11:30 a.m. to 5 p.m.
So, is it open or closed? Open, yes. It's still open on Sundays, yeah? Here, they try to trick you because here they say daily 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. But here they say except, ngoại trừ. It makes you confused, right? You think, oh, daily, but except Sundays and Mondays, that means that they're closed on Sundays and Mondays, right? No, except Sundays and Mondays, they start from 11:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. And the other days, from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. That means it's open every day. Okay? Except Sundays and Mondays, they have different time. That's all. They have different opening times. That's all. So that means it's open every day, but with different opening times. Yeah?
Yeah.
So you can mark that one. Mark that one, and you can write number 19. Okay? Okay, 20.
If you have between 10 and 20 people in your group, then cheaper tickets are available.
Yeah, if you have between 10 and 20 people in your group, cheaper tickets are available. Do you understand everything? Yes or no? Yeah? Okay. And here the answer is B. That means it's wrong. Where?
Estimation. Adults 5 p.m.
Admission. Adults £5.
Children £2.50.
Yeah.
And 10% discount on tickets if over 20 people.
Yes. Adults £5. Children £2.50. 10% discount on tickets if over 20 people. Okay. Do they offer any discount?
No.
Yes, they offer 10% discount. Under which circumstances? What? They offer 10% discount. Under which circumstances? Tell me. When?
If you're over 20 people.
Yes, if over 20 people, right? How about 10 to 20? Will you get a discount? No, you won't get any discount if your team has only 10 to 20 people. No. If over 20 people, you will get 10% discount, right? But here they say, if you have between 10 and 20 people in your group, cheaper tickets are available. Cheaper tickets, what does that mean?
That means this
In that paragraph, cheaper tickets, what does that mean? According to that paragraph, discounts, right? Cheaper tickets means discount, and in this case it is 10% discount, right? But it's only available or is only applicable if over 20 people. But if your team has only between 10 and 20 people, so it doesn't apply. Okay, so that's why it's wrong. So you can mark that one, and then you can write 20. Okay, guys. All right, now you can relax a little. Nói chung là do các bạn có từ nào cần hỏi các bạn nhớ hỏi nha. Ở đâu mọi người coi. My brother did not go to the supermarket. Thiếu rồi, did not go to the supermarket. Tiếp theo chưa? Go to the supermarket. Ghi chữ viên vào cái đây để biết là điều này thiếu rồi. Rồi, I did my homework before dinner. Tôi đã làm bài tập về nhà. Tôi làm bài tập về nhà trước bữa ăn tối. Bây giờ mình nói là không, tôi không có làm bài tập về nhà trước bữa ăn tối hay sao? Chỉ cần thêm chữ not sau thì did thôi. Thế nào did not nè, thấy không? Còn khúc sau ghi chàng mình ghi là I did not do my homework before dinner. Hay là ok, ví dụ I did not do my homework before dinner. Hay là I didn't, nó biết chữ didn't không? I didn't do. Sao đọc do mà nó ghi chữ châu ta? Homework before dinner.